The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
So Metcash is the stock of the day. It's holding its AGM today, and we also got a trading update. So total sales in the financial year to September the 8th increased 6.1%, with Metcash saying that it's seeing strong growth across its divisions, partly being fueled by recent acquisition. Food has performed in what it calls a highly value-conscious environment, with Metcash calling out a moderation in inflation. At its AGM, Metcash says that it will continue to bed down recent acquisitions and focus on cost and cash initiatives. And the share price is higher today to the tune of 0.8%, just past noon here in Sydney. So, Jonathan, you're here with me in studio.
Yes.
Metcash, it's a pretty solid trading update coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, there's nothing to like. I had a quick read through the actual document this morning. I took some snips here, and the analysts would deal with that better. But the main thing that I see is that Metcash is a range-bound stock. Okay, and the results have come out. Hey, there's nothing great about it. There's nothing terrible about it. But there's nothing that the market said, "Oh, fantastic, let's buy it up." And if you look at it, it's just been range-bound all this time. The market's preferred the two leaders in the space. Obviously, the good old duopoly of Coles and Woolworths, and that's where the leaders are in this space, and the market's rewarded them, for no real logical reason. So unfortunately, that's I think it remains range bound, and so that's a hold for me on Metcash.
Got it. Any insight into Metcash? I mean, we do have Coles and Woolies, Luke, obviously being the dominant players here in Australia. But there's room for Metcash, and it's undergoing some sort of a technology transformation. It's calling it Project Horizon. Is there, a place to hide, so to speak, from the volatility, perhaps in Metcash?
Yeah, it's a very defensive stock, Nadine. I mean, it's obviously not one I look at all the time, but looking at it for the program, it's exactly what I expected to see. That real defensive style business. Food, hardware, liquor, three things that you'll always expect. Probably revenue growth in the low single digits, hopefully eke out a bit of margin growth on top of that, and report a good dividend as well. So Metcash is certainly giving you that aspect. If you're an investor who is ultra defensive, you want stability in your portfolio and that nice dividend. It's doing the job. So from that point of view, I agree with Jonathan. I think it's a nice hold. But it's the sort of stock that I think will always struggle to give you outsized capital growth. It's the nature of the industries it's in. They compete with some big behemoths, so they sort of have to run to stand still in a lot of ways, just to maintain their market share. And you see that, as you said, they've had some well-publicised issues with their IT refresh and new ERP system, which have had some cost blowouts and things like that. But I thought the trading update was pretty strong. Some acquisitions sort of helping that number get up towards the mid-single digits. But the commentary from management, they used all the right words: strong, accelerating, focus on costs as well. So I think it's a comfortable hold. And as I said, you're only there if you're a defensive investor and you want that income, and it's doing that for you. So no issues from me from that Metcash update.
Thank you. So that was the stock of the day, being Metcash.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.